Saturday the 21st. Anyway, I've been for the last hour and a half editing vlogs. I got caught up 10 days, so I'm still behind by about a little bit less than 2 weeks. So the end of next week, when I will have everything done anyway, I'll be catching up on those extra 2.5 weeks or so of vlogs, unless I can catch up a little bit more this weekend. But also this weekend I'm going to be just getting videos themselves off my phone, because although I do have 11 gigabytes, I don't think that's enough for a 2-day comp that has every, or 3-day comp that has every event, but I'm not going to be there the first day. So really a 2-day comp with all event, but 5 for me. All events but 5 for me. So yeah, I do need to clear the space off my phone and stuff like that. So an hour, 2.5 hours later, at like 12:40 or something, practiced a bunch of violin. I got a bunch of space off of my phone, edited and uploaded 10 days worth of vlogs, and yeah, it was pretty productive 2.5 hours. And although I didn't get any time to cube, it was very important to do all that due to having competition next weekend. Wait, what? Let me see your time. My mom has an entire average of 50 done of 49.32. So yeah. So after earlier today, I did go to this hotel where my uncle and I think my cousins were staying. So we saw them. We stayed there for a few hours. We came back, and my mom was doing 2x2, solving more 2x2, and she got a 49 average of 50, a 21 single, a 36 average of 5, and a 40 average of 12. So yeah, and she also signed up for that competition, which she's most likely going to do. But yeah, she was like nervous about it. She didn't really want to do it at first, but she's probably going to do it now. And yeah, I was also doing some mock comp things. I did some 2x2, but when I was doing a mock comp, I did a little bit worse than normal. I got like a 2.9 average, and I think for the first average of 5, I don't know the others. My mom can also now do clock, and her PB is 56 after like 5 or so solves, so yeah. So I was just practicing violin for FS12 rehearsal today. I'm gonna cube after that. I decided to practice violin before I cube, because then I probably wouldn't want to practice violin if I started cubing first. So yeah, and my mom did learn clock last night, and her best was like 44 single, 45 average of 5, and 51 average of 12. So yeah, I did some 4x4. I got 38 average of 12, 36 average of 5, and a 33 single. Pretty good. I mean, really, it's pretty normal, but you know. Anyway, I also just went to FSYO, and we're also gonna go see this movie. I think it's called Geostorm or something. Yeah, hopefully that's good. I'm excited for the competition next week, and yeah, we're not gonna watch the movie because it's gonna be too long. We're not gonna wait an hour for it. Just the commercial start. 50,387,023. It's Monday, the 23rd of October, and this weekend I have Classic City Spooks, so at least the second and third day of it, which is pretty exciting. I do have things I have to get done before Classic City Spooks, the competition, and I'm gonna leave for on Friday. Because one thing, I'm leaving on Friday, so I won't get to do anything the entire weekend, really, because I'll leave right when I get picked up from school, and I'll get back very late Sunday night. So I have to miss my FSYO practice and everything like that. Probably just gonna leave my violin at school, you know, so I need to get all the work I have to get done for involving school, as well as all the space I need on my phone and edit videos, all that stuff. I need to get that all done before Friday, so I'm probably going to end up doing that tomorrow, because normally on Mondays I tend to get pretty lazy and tired because it's Monday, it's the first day of the week, so, and I'm usually really tired on the first day of the week, so there's that. And I'm probably going to get all the important stuff done tomorrow, but yeah, probably have more time for cubing today and Thursday. Pira PB in the weekly cubing time comp by like 0.05 or something like that. Not PB average of 5 on 5x5, but pretty close. My PB average of 5 is still from July, but back then it was extremely lucky. This the 106 and the 104 had really nice centers. Like the 106 centers were 17. I had like a 15 centers on the 104, which is like really good. And on the 104 I got a PLO skip, so the edges were probably pretty normal on the 104, but it just happened to have really lucky centers and a PLO skip, so yeah. Then yeah, it's if I got a little bit faster on the 113, it would have been PB average of 5 because the my PB average of 5 is 109.48. I just checked. Yeah, and the first all was really bad. I averaged about 115. So it's 4:59. I haven't done anything like cubing at all. I've been busy doing this very tedious project for this online new student experience class that it's caused me to stop doing it for a while because the thing I was doing it caused me to think of some other things happening and stuff. And also at the competition this weekend I'm going to, each person like has assigned things like they're judging and scrambling in these different heats, which is pretty cool because that will ensure that things are there's enough people to do things, you know. Also, I looked online and the college I want to go to, which is FSU. Well, I'm not sure if it's different now, but as of 2013, the youngest graduate with a bachelor's degree was 18 years old, and I'll have just turned 19 when I got my bachelor's degree, which is pretty cool. But there are many people. That's just one. That's at that one university. There's many people who have even gotten like doctorate degrees as young as like 17 or something. Probably even younger. That's just the youngest I saw on the list, and I was only like halfway through the list. And the youngest that was even on the list was 20. I've always wanted to kind of get a doctorate degree, but I realized how long it really takes, and it might not be worth it because I'll already be done on the normal track I'm already on right now, without getting ahead even more, which I probably won't. It's too much work when I'm doing multiple things in college because I'm not just going to be doing math. But I'll be graduated with a master's degree right after I turn 21. So that I might not want to do 4 to 8 years of doctorate degree, which would just take up that's over a decade of college at most, which is too much. It's way too much. I finished this entire PowerPoint. As you can see, there's all this stuff. Some of it involves cubing. I kind of exaggerated a lot. These goals aren't as exaggerated as they are, but I kind of had to complete everything and according to the rubric. So I kind of had to exaggerate some things a little more. But you know, guess that's cool if that's what I want to be.
Eat it before it's nasty.
Please, he's stealing my ice cream. Call the police. Call the police. It's a ice cream bandit. Oh, 47-year-old man spills ice cream on his shirt. Finally done with all of this. It's 4:37, and today was a pretty busy day. At school, even though I got out 112, I had a VPA recital I had to go to after. And after I got back here around 2:40 or so, probably maybe a little bit later, I didn't expect to have to do about 2 hours worth of homework in my environmental and my calculus class. And I also might have to do some tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, I'll have more time, but I have a violin lesson tonight, so I also have to practice violin, so I'll have like hardly any free time today to do anything like cubing, practicing for this weekend, or anything like that, or getting space off my phone. But yeah, most of that will have to go to tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll hopefully get most of my stuff done as quickly as possible, and I think my only stuff will be my calculus homework, and I have a physics quiz the day after. So there's that, and I will need to get space off my phone, which is important, so I'm gonna have to do that. And I'm probably gonna practice a lot of events tomorrow because it's the last day that before I actually leave, because I am leaving on Friday, and I have to pack up all my stuff when I get home, make sure everything's ready as well, because I am leaving from the karate school. We're leaving from here on Friday, so yeah. Also, today was the first somewhat cold day of the year. It wasn't too cold. It got into the 50s, but the thing is that at school during lunch, where we eat lunch, you don't have to. You probably could sit somewhere else, but this is where there's a place to sit, you know. It's under a big overhang thing, so it's there's no sun in there, and it was so windy, and that I was so freezing. It felt like it was in the 40s, and I was just wearing a t-shirt and shorts, so it was freezing cold when I was just sitting there because of the no sun and the wind. But other than that, it wasn't too freezing, but it was the first somewhat cold day, not of the year, but like since spring, or like probably since April, I'd say. It's already 5 o'clock. I did not expect this much homework. It took that long just to do everything, like 2.5 hours, kind of like yesterday, but I finished it all up and it was all environmental science. And I was doing some calculus during school, I don't know. But I still have like 5 problems left of that too. But yeah, I still have a lot of stuff to do before the competition, so I have to get started on that. I also have to practice violin. I brought that home. As I said yesterday, those things I have to do. Oh, I also wore this to school today. It was a little bit colder than yesterday and this morning, so I just wore this Keeping USA Nationals 2017 hoodie because that's what I saw first in my closet, and I guess it'd be cool. I didn't think anyone would ever have any idea what this shirt is, but then someone in my first period, like, somehow, I don't know how, because to a non-cuber, I don't know how this is makes sense. They thought that they were asking like if I could solve a Rubik's Cube, or if I went to like the national competition. I don't know how they knew that. I have no idea. I mean, it's probably very possible to know what that is, but most people don't. But yeah, that was very unexpected because I've worn cubing shirts before and hardly anyone's ever known what it is or have any idea, but you know. 6:53, I'm editing vlogs. I'm on October 17th, 2017. And why not say tufted saxifrage? Because why not? 7:55, and right here a vlog's uploading, and I just practiced a bunch of vowel counting, and finally I can get into some cubing. Dad, do you want a Cuber Speed Moyu Weilong GTS Black 3x3 Magic Cube 3x3x3 Speed Cube puzzle?
I don't think so.
I want a Cuber Speed Moyu Weilong GTS Black 3x3 Magic Cube 3x3x3 Speed Cube puzzle. I think a Cuber Speed Moyu Weilong GTS Black 3x3 Magic Cube 3x3x3 Speed Cube puzzle would be great because a Cuber Speed Moyu Weilong GTS Black 3x3 Magic Cube 3x3x3 Speed Cube puzzle would turn very good. Just like any other Cuber Speed Moyu Weilong GTS Black 3x3 Magic Cube 3x3x3 Speed Cube Puzzle Edition.
Is it free?
It's 2:31. I'm back at the karate school, and I am about to leave for the competition in about an hour, probably maybe an hour 15 minutes or so, and my mom's ready, and she comes back from picking up kids and stuff. So yeah, that's very exciting, and I'm also done with everything I need to get done this weekend, except I have a test in physics and in Calc BC on Monday, so probably on the way back from the competition, I'm just gonna practice like a few problems in each that involves stuff on those tests for about a little bit on the way back, because I mean I could do it now, but it would probably be more helpful to do it like the day before, you know. And I've done so much like schoolwork recently to make sure I don't have anything to do today that I'm not going to do that, you know. So it's 4 something. We've been driving for like an hour, a little over that. I've been practicing warming up on the Vensar tomorrow, like 7x7 Megaminx, 5x5 clock, square 1, and 6x6. So yeah, those are the events tomorrow, and I was warming up for those, and I'm really excited, so yeah. It's a water aquatic biome, like I'm learning in environmental science. We're stopping at this IHOP to grab some food. It's 5 something and we're in Gainesville, only about 5 something hours away, and it's 5 something o'clock, so we won't be there until at least past 10:30. So I did a blind attempt and it was 3 corners off. Really, to be honest though, I just think I messed up during the corners because I was trying to rush to get under 10 minutes because my memo was so bad because I kept messing something up and I was trying to check. I was like, what am I doing wrong? I added an extra like D in there somewhere, which mixed it all up, and it took me 3 minutes to figure that out, which made my memo over 8 minutes. And then I finally figured it out, and I started my time, and I got like, it was like a 1:30 execution with 8 minutes 18 memo. It was 9:57, so yeah, it was only 3 corners off, but as you can tell, I know what I did. So the next solve was a 5:58, but the thing is that the 2 flipped edges were right here and right here, so I did a B2, then I flipped 2 edges, and I forgot to undo the move, so I think that's what went wrong. I think everything else was correct. I think these just solved by chance or something. I don't know, because I did I knew the right memo for the corners too. It's just upsetting. I think that's the only thing I did wrong. My third and final attempt before tomorrow was also very close. It was only 2 corners and 2 edges off. I must have messed up something during the corner memo. I don't know. 10:50 and I'm so tired, but we're about to pull out of the hotel in a few minutes. I'm so tired, I'm going to sleep. I've been trying to stay awake and everything, but yeah, I'm so excited.